Hello, everyone. Today I want to talk about faith. The faith and fear I spoke about in another video, but today I want to talk about our belief. I believe I choose to call my higher power God, whatever you choose. But that faith is a two-way thing. It's like God is there for us, and this life is a struggle. And it's never been promised to be easy. So that's where the faith comes in. And I think at times in our lives, I know for me personally, when I was really out there in search of, lost, searching for everything outside of myself, not understanding the purpose, I hung on to my faith, even though that was kind of confusing to me too, but I always knew that there was something greater than me. So the other morning in my daily devotion time and meditation, it came to me that God never gives up on us. It's us who gives up on God. And that was huge because it's so true. And it's in the darkest depths of our lives is when we have to have that faith and not let go, because we get through the storms. We always do, and they're there for our purpose and for our growth if we choose to see that. It's a very challenging life here on this earth, and it's even gotten more challenging for the collective. But every single time you feel like you can't get through it, hang on to that faith. If you hit your knees and pray, lay in bed and pray, but you pray with gratitude, having the strength to move through it. You don't plead, oh my God, why is this happening to me? That's not what it's meant to be. And in Jesus' teachings, he teaches us that it is not an easy trip on this earth, and that we have to stay true to our faith, because that's the moral compass. So when all of this pandemic stuff started, and whatever, that you can't even believe half the stuff you hear and you don't know who to believe or what to listen to, I said from the very beginning, I'm staying true to my moral compass. I'm staying true to my creator, because that's where the strength comes. That's where the truth is. And that's what we need to go back to. Because I feel that our society on a whole has lost that. They took God out of schools. They took, the Pledge of Allegiance out of schools because God is mentioned in it. When did the school shootings start? When did all these crazy things begin to happen? When we took God out. And God is our compass, our focus, our creator, our connection, our source, our strength, our love, our being, our grace, our joy. It comes from God. And that God, that divinity, that soul is in us if we choose to tap into it. But for good half of my life, I was out there running, chasing, trying to find, self-medicating, confused, angry, sick, resentful. Even though I still prayed, I was a mess. But I realize now that I went through all of that to be able to do the work I do today, because I have the compassion and understanding to meet people where they're at. And everybody's journey is their own journey. And you have to be very gentle with yourself. But we have to get back to that truth. We have to get back to that divine grace. We have to bring God, source, universe, creator, whatever you choose to call it, back into our lives. We have to get grounded in that again. to save this world, to have a beautiful future for our children and grandchildren. It is all in divine order, and believe me, when they say that the strong shall survive, it doesn't mean physical strength. It means spiritual strength, to work that soul muscle and really feel it and know and trust and walk in that divine truth, whether you have a gorgeous home or a fancy car or you're living in a tent. The point is that you are right where you're supposed to be, exactly at the moment you're supposed to be, because either you're learning and waking up or you're strengthening, sharing, and uplifting. So it's your choice. It's your choice to struggle through this and look at all the negativity, get wrapped in all the propaganda that the media is feeding you, and get further and further away from your creator. Or you can jump on board, tap into that soul, tap into your God truth, and become strong in that faith, because that should never waver. Everything else around us does, and it's being proven to us today with what's going on in the world. You know, the only thing we can trust is that God is our strength. He is there for us, and He's throwing us a lifeline, because this is really our opportunity to get back to where we were. You know, we come into this earth, onto this earth, we're born as these beautiful, innocent babies that trust that everything we need will be provided for us. That's the secret. We are supposed to continue going through life trusting that everything we need will be provided for us. It's not what we think we need or what we want. And our society has gotten very materialistic. And it's not even just with this stuff. Everything is bigger and better. You know, even food. You don't even have to get out of your car and you can supersize. When that's really good for the housing of our soul. Maybe I'll do a video on that, because that's a whole nother thing about nutrition. But because it is mind, body, spirit, and we have to balance it all. It all is connected. So if you're putting garbage in, you're going to get garbage out. Your thoughts aren't going to be clear. Your direction and your focus isn't going to be clear. So it is extremely important that we understand all this. But the main thing is that anchor that holds us grounded, and that's our faith. And that's our connection to our source, to God. And you can choose to sit in front of the TV and listen to the propaganda of the media and the news, or you can go in the silence and pray, read uplifting verses, if you choose to read the Bible, if you choose to read another sacred text, but spend that time, because that's what we need. We don't need more propaganda. We don't need more reality TV shows. We need to get connected to our source, to our divine faith, to God, universe, family, the things that are important, people, uplifting a neighbor, lending a helping hand, reaching out and helping someone up. And it doesn't matter what their lifestyle is or their choices are, because we have to create that ripple effect. And if we continue to stay in hatred and anger and resentment, we're only going to create more of that. And it starts with us. We can't march on Capitol Hill and change the world. It starts right here with you and I. So please join me and connect to that faith. Connect back to your source. Be a beacon of light for those who are lost. Help others, uplift. I'm doing these videos to do just that, because my guides and my intuition told me that this is what my purpose is right now. To uplift others, and to be a beacon of light and hope and love. So I ask you to join me on this mission, on this journey to a more peaceful, better place in this world. And again, I ask you to please share and like, comment, do whatever you can do to help build this community. I am here for the consultation calls still. You can message me if you want to talk to me. I'm doing my readings over the phone as usual. And the counseling, as I said, it starts with a free consultation call. So please reach out to me. I'm here. If you just want to shoot me an email or leave a comment, I answer everyone. And you can follow me on Facebook at Wellness Mary. If you just Google Wellness Mary, you'll find my website, all of those wonderful things that I put out there. But help me to grow this community and help us together uplift this world and others that are in it. I thank you very much. I wish you peace and blessings. Till next time.